I know it's sometimes a little hard to follow, but fascinatingly, apparently another one of the reasons we can be fairly sure that Obama is not the Antichrist is because he's not popular enough. So sure, he's Antichrist-ish, but he's not the Antichrist because he is not popular enough. Everybody would love him if he was the Antichrist, and a lot of people don't like Obama.
If the liberal media acknowledges Obama as Antichrist-ish, can Bible advocates ask the question?
Let me ask you that, and this is, I guess I get so much email on this, and I think a lot of people do, and I've only got a couple of seconds. Then they say, Glenn, you in the media, you've got to wake up. Barack Obama's making people faint and cry and everything else, and he's drawing people in, and there are people, and they said this about Bill Clinton, that actually believe he might be the Antichrist. Odds that Barack Obama is the Antichrist.
No chance. He has a lot of charisma. There's a media love affair with him right now. He is a very formidable political person.
Pastor,
but I believe the best leader for America in the future is John McCain.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Back in just a second. That's good news. At least where I stand.
Is putting hope in Obama a religious sentiment? And does Obama constitute salvation?
How does it feel tonight?
It feels like hope won. It feels like it's not just a victory for, obviously, Barack Obama. It feels like America did the right thing. It feels like there's a shift in consciousness. It feels like something really big and bold has happened here. Like nothing ever in our lifetimes did we expect this to happen. Something big just happened. It feels like anything is now possible. And
Obama is a national phenomena, and has leading personalities wondering, scratching their heads, and seeking answers.
Just a joke or playing into fears? A campaign ad is causing a buzz on the internet. CNN's David Mattingly with the story.
When you listen to this John McCain ad, it might sound like Barack Obama has a Messiah complex.
You will experience an epiphany, and you will say to yourself, I have to vote for Barack.
The McCain campaign says it's all in good fun.
Behold his mighty hand!
But not everyone's laughing. Some Democrats say the ad, which appears only on the internet, is infused with hidden messages to evangelical Christians. Messages that Barack Obama isn't the Messiah at all.
It reinforces things that they've been hearing around the internet, that maybe Barack Obama is, in fact, the Antichrist.
The ad's been viewed 1.2 million times on YouTube. A Google search for Obama and Antichrist returns an incredible 900,000 hits. One website is completely dedicated to the question, is Obama the Antichrist? 73% of the site's online polls say either yes or maybe. Could the McCain ad be saying the same thing?
That in 2008 the world will be blessed. They will call him the One.
Critics accuse McCain campaign of trying to tap into biblical prophecy to stir evangelical voters, a group McCain has had difficulty reaching.
Going back to the classic Republican playbook of playing to these people's fears, trying to, send a message to these folks that you really need to be careful. You really need to worry about this guy. He literally could be a cosmic Antichrist figure. And for a lot of people, that may sound strange to believe, but there is a significant part of the American community that will take this stuff very seriously.
Democratic faith issues consultant Eric Sapp argues the McCain ad borrows ideas and visual imagery from the blockbuster Left Behind series. The books weave a tale of a modern-day Antichrist, a young political leader who rises to power with a message of peace and unity and leads a world religion that proclaims, we are God. That sounds a lot like this Obama clip used in the ad.
We are the ones we've been waiting for.
The McCain campaign says it's just having some fun with what it calls Obama's tendency to get carried away with audacious statements. But since the release of the ad, Obama Antichrist internet traffic is up. Even the authors of the Left Behind books felt they had to speak out because they're seeing that question more and more often. Do they think Obama is the Antichrist? And each time they say the answer is no way.
The Antichrist will not be somebody who is suspected of being the Antichrist by anybody.
If half the country thinks that that one of the candidates is the Antichrist, he's not the Antichrist.
A spokesman for the McCain campaign calls the ad lighthearted. One website takes the joke a little further, selling T-shirts and mugs showing the Obama symbol with a pair of horns. We're not sure how the candidate feels about that. We received no reply from the Obama campaign. David Mattingly, CNN, Atlanta.
Does Obama like the mystique of Messiah or Antichrist? Or is the uncanny likeness just a coincidence?
Character in human history that will make Hitler and Stalin pale in comparison.
He is at the crux of an apocalyptic vision of salvation and slaughter that millions of people share.
40 or 50% of Americans say they believe in key elements of the end-time scenario, which includes the rise of the Antichrist.
He is the central figure in the world's most popular doomsday prophecy, and some say they know his profile.
If you're looking for the Antichrist, you'd look for somebody who's very attractive, very articulate, brilliant, someone who would know many languages.
Above all, he represents a paradox. The Antichrist is pure evil, but true believers look for his coming with anticipation.
The Antichrist is going to be an agent of destruction, of death, of worldwide catastrophe, and yet, in the apocalyptic communities, nothing is more looked forward to with jubilation and expectation than the emergence of this Antichrist.
Whether fact or fiction, his role is clear. The Antichrist is Satan's human emissary on earth. And some say signs of his work and presence are all around us.
I believe that the Antichrist is very much alive right now in Europe somewhere.
As you look at the Bible and you look at the news, it goes hand in hand. And to me, it's absolutely amazing.
Ready or not, here he comes. But who is he? The Antichrist or a mass delusion?